Okay, well we can definitely 100% roll the build. We can at least get to like maps. Did you update the goals command? Doesn't need to be updated. Oh, I guess it does. What's in the goals command now? Purity of Elements Delve. Wow, we have all of these. Okay, new goals then. Yeah, you're right. Actual new goals. So what build is this? So, this is the start of hopefully the next Uber Slayer. I spent a lot of time theory crafting this build, and the idea is to play Jug without being Jug. So what makes Jug so broken in the current meta is its ability to apply armor to elemental damage. This effect stacks additively with the new amulet, Eternal Damnation. But what's really cool is Jug is not the only way to get this effect. There is one other source in the game that works this way, and it's the original way, Transcendence. And so you can actually drop Jug for Transcendence, and it's actually a more powerful version, depending on how much armor you get. So, how do you make Transcendence work? Well, it has a downside. That's the reason why people are doing Jug. You no longer have armor applying to physical damage. And so now you need to solve physical damage. So you need to convert all your fizz to elemental, basically, which you can do with a few items. Darkscorn, Chieftain, Dawnbreaker, Lightning Coil, Cloak of Flames, Gravicious mod, Corel mod on Helmet, Implicit, Taste of Hate, stuff like that. Now, you want as close to 100% as possible, and I have theory crafted a version of the build that hits between 75 and 83 reasonably. That's actually a bit low, but it should be enough. I mean, if I'm lucky, we can actually hit 100%, but I need a dual stat Watcher's Eye and or a double corrupted shield. For a shield double corrupt, are you looking for Fizz's LA, Fizz's Chaos? Yeah. If I get that shield, I'll basically become immortal. Or if I get the double Watcher's Eye. So you're gonna use this build to farm Dawnbreakers? Well, I don't even know if I can play the build yet. So I'm rolling the build, not knowing whether or not I can actually play it. I never know what to order on stream. Cause like off stream, I just order like a pig trough worth of food. Why Pathfinder? Because and then you take physical damage, but then you don't want to take physical damage, so you want to run taste day, but you don't want to taste day, you need to run up, and you really want to taste hate because you don't have chiefs, and so you want to run taste hate. But you need to up him early, and you also need Flask effect. Fast chaos your physical damage taken, which you need because you need to hit the break point of at least 70 to 80%. Yep. So that's why. Does anyone do this with Macca's? They'll get like the chips and put it in the burger. I do that all the time. I'm a chip in the burger enjoyer for sure. No, because why the f would I eat McDonald's? We had this conversation the other day. I don't think we're above McDonald's, chat. I'm just saying. Look, I think there are people that are above McDonald's, but I don't think it's us, guys. I think we're kind of, if anything, chat, I think we're the target demographic. I'm just saying. Like, I'll be honest with you, boys. People sitting at home playing video games all day, that's gotta be like, they probably, chat, we're probably in the pie chart, you know? We're like wedged in between drunk people at 2 AM. We're like families who just need a quick feed, and drunk people. We're wedged in between those two demographics, chat. I mean, I'm just saying. I was lurking, but did someone say pie? That guy's also in the... That guy's... He has his own sliver. That one guy. Did somebody say pie? That guy is a statistic. He's in there too. I'm curious what your hand looks like on your keyboards. So my hand looks like, you know, obviously got my right hand, which is normal. And then my left hand, let's see. So what's my keybinds, chat? It's space 857F. So my left hand looks like this, right? So you got my arm, chat, and then my thumb goes here. I guess my left finger here, my middle finger here, and then my pinky there. So I guess my hand looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that, chat. So, yeah. No, chat, 857 on my mouse. They're just mouse keys. Sometimes when I watch your stream, I can feel my brain cells slipping away. This is how I press shift with my thumb. What? What? I guess they just have really long, skinny thumbs. My thumb's too short and fat. Yeah, it's unironically too short and fat, my thumb. Not me, of course, not me, but my thumb. Just my thumb, not me. Just my thumb, chat. I think it would be a mistake to play the build without the gear on, because of the way the defenses work, it's very tricky, chat. The good news is I have the gear. I literally just need to farm Sanctum. Just farm Divines. They're quite easy with Sanctum though. Like, I'm pretty sure in one, like, good sesh I can farm the Divine Orbs. I need to at least play the build. Can you just find the rest from the campaign? 20 Divine Orbs in the campaign. On my streamer client, I can anyway. 20, yeah, you get like 2 Divines per Sanctum though, so it's like 10 Sanctum runs. It's not too bad. What do you need the 20 for? I'll show you the gear actually. I'll show you. Hold the phone. So, I need to do Suffixes cannot be changed, Reforged Life on the helmet. Until I have a good life roll. I don't consider tier 4 good enough. I would have considered tier 4 good enough if I hit hybrid life, but yeah. I need to enchant my belt, and then I need to Reforge Life on my belt. I want to get Onslaught on the boots, because I don't know if I'm going to run a Silver Flask actually. And then I also want a 20% Fizz damage Dawnbreaker. This is 19, which is good, but I would rather 20. And then I think that's it. Or ideally, I would also want to get this to 12%. Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, I think I would divine this to 12. I heard it. Both rings are good to go, luckily. So both rings are good. The chest is good. The gloves are good. The claws are good. So it's just maybe Onslaught on the boots. 20% Fizz on the Dawnbreaker. I'm not going to divine this. I'm just going to farm most likely. I can start with this being 19%. That's fine. I do not have Dawnbreakers, so I need to farm them. But I would rather farm the Dawnbreakers on the build. So yeah, it's mostly the helmet, the belt, and the boots. I think I can get away without the watches and the thing, because that's only 2%. Like, if I die because of that 2%, I was, you know, it's cutting it too close anyway, right? You guys have, you know what? That one guy is saying win damage. I'm not gonna swap till I have the rest of my gear. I'll swap tomorrow when I have the rest of my gear. You guys are gonna bully me if I don't have all the gear. I already know. I already know. But do you care? Okay. You guys want to be my therapist? Go for it. Why do I care? Just ignore people? But, you know, okay, so chat.
Holy fuck, your damage is insane. Does anyone have a link to this pub? I think this level of damage would cure my cancer.
Oh, maybe we should swap. Ooh, I don't know. To asking me why I care is a stupid question. Because, like, I don't. But then I do. So it's like you shouldn't care what other people think. But I do. So it's like, well, what now? It's like, yeah, just don't be upset. Hey, chat, if I said don't be upset, would you ever be upset ever again? Because being upset is bad, right? Well, it's not always bad, but generally it's not, you know, generally you don't want to feel upset. It's not a great feeling. So if I said don't be upset, and would you guys never be upset ever again? I remember one time, chat, my dad cooked me this really nice dinner, and I was like, man, I really needed a nice home-cooked meal. And so I picked the plate up and I slipped and I dropped it, and I literally was on the floor. I was like, I don't know what to do with my life. It was devastating. I still remember this moment. I literally was on the ground for about 5 minutes. I was that upset. I was like, I can't handle life anymore. When was the last time Random's opinion got to you? And what made you resolve it? Someone said my SRS build was really low damage. And then I quit the stream and I was upset. And I was upset for about 2 days, and it never really got resolved. I just kind of was like, I guess I need to keep streaming. Like, what if everyone in chat just agrees to not be mean? Because everyone is like, we won't be mean. What if we just change the world instead of changing the way I react to it? That's way easier, chat. Let's be honest here.
Steel, I once watched a documentary on YouTube that was 20 minutes long and made me an expert on the subject matter. I learned this tactic from one of my favorite streamers. With this wide breadth of knowledge in mind, please take what I say next seriously. The cure for your mental health is widest jiggling.
I actually wasn't expecting that. No! No! Well, actually, you know what? No. Actually, if you think about it, no, chat. Hear me out, right? What if I enable widest jiggle, and then anytime somebody is mean, you guys just spam widest jiggling? Like, I'm just staying drowning the chat, like literally suffocating it. It's not a bad idea, chat. Think about it. Shit. I'm not gonna do it though. Widest jiggling. But I could. I'm just saying that I could. But nothing dropped! Chat, why are you guys spamming Tink? Nothing dropped. I don't get it. I don't get it, chat. Nothing dropped. Did I miss something? Shall I go back? Basically, you don't like being called incompetent. Ironically, I don't mind at all. But unironically, yeah. Unironically. What if he's genuinely asking why your build is so shit? That makes it so bad. That's so mean. That's so mean. Chat, what if you painted something and then I walked up to your painting with you in front of it and I walked up to you and I said, why does your painting look like shit? That would not be okay. That's mean.
A painting can only be judged by personal opinion, but your build is objectively bad. Me. Sorry.
Yo. You know what? Jokes on you, chat. I'm now going to grind to level 80 and then grind 20 divines before I play the build, so I ensure that it's objectively good. This is definitely the problem with eating once a day. Around this time of day,
hey, chat.
I'm like fiending
Yo,
for food.
Momo's so fat she doesn't need a skill gem to play Earthquake.
You know, I still haven't had
illness.
I'm amazed. I have traveled across the country. I don't think Sis has. I guess most of the streamers. Oh shit. Yeah, the only mistake Sis made was he has a wife and children, so now he gets like regular sick. So I would also recommend not having wife and children. Just be alone, play video games. Mistake? Yeah, because now he gets sick, chat. Meme, by the way, meme. Oh, Quinn just died. Oh, in Valheim. I clicked on his stream and he's screaming. So he could either be happy, sad, angry, excited. The stream could be starting, ending. It could be in the middle of the stream. He could be AFK. You know, it doesn't really, you know. He could be hungry. He could be asleep. I'll watch the Valheim clip.
Use my match! Bro! What? What?
After Gauntlet. Valheim arc, maybe? Question mark? Assuming I'm done with PoE at that point. But that's a while away. But anyway, I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have the Divine Orbs and we can play the build for realsies. Like, the character's ready to go, just need some Divine Orbs, so...